I got a little emotional at the end of this video today, and I always shoot the beginning of the video at the end. These are my top 5 products for mature skin, the top 5 things that I find are super unique and really blew my mind this year. And so I'm going to talk about those top 5 things, and then we're going to have some honorable mentions, some things that I didn't want to make a top 10 list or and I didn't want to break it up into categories. I've done that before. I just don't have time this year to do all that, but these are my top 5 favorite products of 2023 with a handful of honorable mentions that I reach for again and again that I can't imagine my life without because I really love them that much. And then at the very end of the video today, I'm going to have a very frank, real conversation about this Nira PRO Laser that you're probably seeing everywhere. So stay to the end, okay? And I'm glad you're here. Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is my last Monday review of the year, and I'm so happy you're here. I'm MICHELLESPIELER. I'm an over 25-year professional makeup artist. I worked in Hollywood. I know a thing or two about makeup. I know how to look good on high-def camera, which is very hard. But more importantly, I know how to help you look good close up so your family and friends go, wow. Okay, I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. It's a series of 23 videos on mature technique. I'm keeping the price at $67. I was gonna raise it to $99, and I'm like, I want this to be accessible. Now, maybe next year if I start adding a lot more videos, the price will go up. But right now, once you're locked in, even if I add 10 more videos, once you're locked in at $67, you're in for life. The videos are always in myteachable.com. And like I said, it's all budgets, all different types of products. And I just love the testimonies. I just love the testimonies. So I'm going to be updating some videos next year. And yeah, it's and you can make payments because I wanted it, again, to be accessible for everyone. Okay. Welcome to my best of 2023. Now, I hooked you with top 5, but I think we're going to be discussing more than 5 things. And if you can hear Tate over here, he's got a bone. It keeps him quiet and happy. I'm going to list my top 5 things, and I want you to know, if you don't follow me on TikTok, and that's fine, you don't have to. I've tried everything under the sun. I get 2 to 3 PR boxes every day of my life. Even PR arrives on Sundays. I've tried it all. You name it, I've tried it. If I don't talk about it here on YouTube, it's because I don't love it, or it's okay. I might talk about products on TikTok that are nice, but I only bring it to YouTube if I love, 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 love it, okay? So do we understand that here? So I'm gonna talk about the top 5 beauty products of 2023 that made me go, wow, this is different. This is unique, okay? I've tried great products all year, and I'm gonna end this video with some honorable mentions, some things I find myself reaching for again and again the last couple months of this year. But I'm going to just start with the top 5 things where I'm like, wow. And then I also want to talk about the Nira Laser because I have some things to say about this. And if you've tried the new Pro, I don't care about the older, the Precision. I don't want to hear about those comments. I've seen it all on YouTube, and I'm like, wow. But we're going to talk about this at the end of my video. So stay till the end, okay? All right, let's start. Number 1, I don't think this is going to surprise anybody, but I've never tried skincare like Sonia Roselli. And you know, I've tried everything, and you know I talk about everything here. This system, and here's her, here we go. This is what I use right here every single day of my life. First of all, she and I had an exchange on email. It was really cute. We were sharing dog stories and, you know, what she's working on coming up. And P.S., this is just for us, okay? This is just for us Sonia Roselli fans here. She's working on an eye cream, but she has not liked the prototypes, and she doesn't want to just put one out there. And I said, look, we expect a lot from you. The bar is high. So if you don't absolutely love your new eye cream, do not launch it until you love it, because we will know. We now expect high quality. She also shared with me that Sexapeel is Korean skincare, Sexapeel, but the rest of her skincare is all Japanese. Music to my ears. I love it all. So I use this every morning in the shower. I don't wash my face in the morning. I'm dry skin, but I find putting this, it's a liquid exfoliant. It's super gentle. Sonia herself has rosacea. She can use this every morning and it's actually healed her skin. You could go on the website and look at all about it. But this has replaced all other exfoliators in my life. I love this. You spray it in your hands, you put it on dry skin, you massage it in for 10 seconds and it balls up, like dead skin balls up, and it's just so satisfying. I just love it. And then you're left with baby soft skin. And then, you know, I pat my face dry. The minute I get out of the shower, I go straight into her water prep. It's the water elixir skin prep. Then I put on, this is number 2 for the year, Paula's Choice, her new vitamin C. It's 25% vitamin C and glutathione. We'll come back to that in a second. I put this on after the elixir. This is like an essence. I put this on, give it a minute. Maybe I go get dressed. Maybe I brush my teeth. Then I do the skin oil. And for my oily skin friends, this is oily skin approved. This actually reduces oil because it hydrates so well. It's a water oil. Then I give that just a little bit of time. Maybe I start doing my hair or whatever. And then I put on her daily water balm. Okay. That's my Sonia Roselli every single day. And I fell in love with it. But when everyone on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube all started saying, you look different, what is going on? Your skin looks different. It was Sonia Roselli. I started using her in, I don't know, August, September. And then I really stepped it up when I came home from Hawaii. You know, we had to lay my mom's ashes in Hawaii, and I wasn't thrilled about a Hawaii trip in September because I was ready to get into vitamin C and retinaldehyde. And so anyway, I really stepped it up. So that leads me to, and I always have a link for Sonia Roselli. The cool thing is she sent this to me over the summer. And I was excited to try it. And she said, and if you love it, we'll give you an affiliate link. Well, I was hook, line, and sinker day one. I was like, this is different. This is amazing. My skin looks amazing. Even my friend Gwen, who started using this every day, she's like, oh my gosh, my skin's so glowy and shiny. I'm like, I know, it's amazing. So I always have the Sonia Roselli link in any title of any video. Click my video today and it'll drop down. You'll see the Sonia Roselli. She offers a 10% discount with my code. But heck, if she's having a sale, take advantage of it. I still appreciate if you use my link because it lets her know I'm sending you there. But if you can get a bigger discount, get it. I'm all about a discount. Okay. So that leads me to this. I started using this. I didn't think I could. Usually 10% vitamin C is too spicy for me. I couldn't use the Paula's Choice 15% booster vitamin C. It was too spicy. But the glutathione kind of like mellows it or softens it. But this is a different type of form. It's not your ascorbic acid. It's a different type of a form of vitamin C. And according to cosmetic chemists and dermatologists and skin gurus, this is the vitamin C you want, not the ascorbic acid of yesteryears. Okay, so this is phenomenal. I started using it twice a day when I got home from Hawaii, because in Hawaii, even though I was lathered up and I was reapplying every hour to 90 minutes and I was in a big sun hat, listen, that sun still bounces off the sand up onto the face, and I came home with darker sunspots, and I'm telling you, this lightened me up significantly, and now I'm down to just using it once a day. This is my second bottle. I absolutely love this vitamin C. I really saw a difference. Okay, let's talk SPF, because this has been my #1 SPF of the year, and anyone who has went to buy it has reported back to me, wow. And I'm like, I know, it's so good. It's out of Australia. It's mineral, which I typically don't like. I tend to like a chemical sunscreen because it's prettier under makeup, but this has a primer built in. It's their Mineral Collagen SPF 50. I can put the link. Naked Sundays. It's lightly tinted, okay? Now, they have deeper skin melanin girls on their website, but I want you to see this. I think the reason I love it so much is because it just lightly lightens your skin, and to me, it floods out my flaws. So I can go out into public and I feel like I'm wearing a filter. You know, if I wear nothing else but just this, I feel like I'm kind of wearing a filter, like it kind of like lightens under my eyes and it lightens sunspots and it just evens me out. And yet it's not tinted. They don't call it a tinted moisturizer. It's their Mineral Collagen SPF 50. I love this. I think I'm on my 4th bottle this year, if that tells you how much I love this. I absolutely love it. I'll put the link for you. Okay, so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3. We're up to 3. The next thing I want to talk about, and I have talked about it here on my channel, and I talked about it on TikTok. I did a TikTok shop and we sold out of a lot of shades. And by we, I say we because my friend Leah is so special to me, and I've really worked closely with her on this product and helping her with some shades. But the French Face, if you don't know French Face, go watch the video. This is a new complexion product that to me is unlike anything I've ever tried. Leah comes from years and years with Sephora, Too Faced, Gucci. She knows formulas, but she's also 54, so she knows what she wants on mature skin. She loved Kosas concealer, she loved Dior Forever skin concealer, but she wanted something that did not dry down, that did not look cakey, that kind of floated over mature skin and looked pretty even 10, 12 hours later. That is French Face. This is 69% skincare. It has 24% pigment. So it's so weird because it's high coverage. It's like full coverage, but sheer and thin. Isn't that weird? It sounds like an oxymoron, and it's not. I'll show you one of my favorite shades is Fair Peach, but look at that. It's opaque, and yet it goes on thin like a veil. It's crazy different from anything I've ever tried. I'm so proud of her. She has sold out of many, many shades. I know she still has Fair Cream. That was too light for me. My favorite color to brighten is Fair Peach. I have it down here on my jawline. I have it up here. I'll do a little bit under the eyes. But my main color is light medium beige, and that's the color that matches me perfectly. And if I just want to get out the door and do quick true French Face, like 5-minute makeup, I'll use light medium beige. I know she sold out of this. She also has light medium sand for girls who are more golden, more olive. And then there is the medium warm beige, which is too dark for my skin, but it's great for someone deeper than me. Or you could use it with a lighter color, and this could be like a really soft contour, because then she also has Deep Chestnut, which is sold out, and this is the most beautiful bronzer, and she's working on 4 new shades for spring. So they're coming, but when you're a small independent brand, her lab, who makes everything, is in Italy. She is gonna need about 12 weeks before she can restock her current shades and launch new ones. So I'm super proud of her. Everyone who's tried this has reported back to me. They love it. Some of my mature influencer friends on TikTok, they all love it. And it's almost virtually sold out. The reason I'm mentioning it is not to, send you over there and frustrate you because most of the shades are sold out, is because it really truly is one of the most unique products of 2023. I want you to keep an eye on French Face. That's the product name. The brand is Maxine's Revenge. Leah owns Maxine's Revenge. Maxine is her alter ego, and on her website, it talks all about it. Her website is so beautiful. It's so high fashion, yet it's totally directed to mature skin because she is the biggest cheerleader for mature women. She and I are a lot alike. We really, we could cry for you guys. We love mature women so much we could cry. And, that's her heart. That's her heart. So that is my beautiful French face. I wanted to mention that. Okay, another thing that I really, really, really love that I'm like, I don't know that I can live without this. And then I'm gonna go into honorable mentions. So this would be my 5th favorite thing of the year, and it's very recent, and it didn't make my top 5 because it's recent and I like it. It made my top 5 because I have never in my life used a brow pencil like this. This is Kosas. It's their Nano Brow. I almost didn't get it because I'm like, I have skinny pencils. The Kimiko was skinny. Anastasia makes a skinny. Maybelline makes an ultra thin, but this is nano thin. And until I saw it in person, I was like, whoa, this really is different. It comes with a little brush on one end. It's tiny, you know, it's tiny. It's $22 and it's tiny. But now that I've used it, I can't live without this pencil, and I'm kind of mad about it because I don't think we're gonna have it might be, I might need one a month, but they were sold out of a lot of shades. So I got medium brown, which typically is way too dark for me, but my brow hair is a darker, you know, it's darker and ashier than my hair tone. And you can really just add, you literally can add little hairs. Do you see that little hair I just added? That legit looks like a real hair. And just so you know, look at that. I've never used a pencil like this. I love it. I so love it. And then of course I go in with their brow pencil because it has, their brow gel. Their brow gel has little microfibers in it. So it almost like bulks up your brow. Kind of, it's almost like flocking your brow a little bit, but it looks pretty close up. You're not gonna see weird fibers, they're invisible. I'm blown away by this. I am blown away by this. And I'm so bummed I didn't buy it a couple months ago when it launched, but it's okay, now I have it. I just did a TikTok, which I'm posting this week, that I really like to use this. Excuse me, I'll do my skincare and my SPF. I'll go in and I'll powder my brows so that there's no moisture around it. I'll use this before makeup. So I did my brows first, then I do all my makeup. I just find it draws best on dry, naked skin. But you saw how well that went on makeup skin. So, you ideally could use it either way. So anyway, I'm blown away by the Kosas Nano Brow, blown away, okay? Now, let's start getting into some of my favorable mentions of the year, things that I love and can't live without, but maybe they're not new to me this year, or maybe, sorry, I'm fussing with stuff over here because I'm not prepared. Big surprise. Michelle, you're not prepared. Big surprise. Still my favorite, retinaldehyde by Naturium. I do have a retinaldehyde by Medicate, and it's great, but this is only $29. I use it every single night, and I was using 2 pumps, and I found like that was just too much. So I went back to 1 pump. I scaled back to 1 pump, and I keep it away from here. I really use it more for my forehead and my whole outer face where I have sun damage. And then I'll do another pump on my neck. But this was my top product last year, and I'm blown away by it. I will never go back to tretinoin because tretinoin is too harsh, and I do not have pretty skin, and I have to have pretty skin because I film 6 days a week. I have to have pretty skin. That's why I started talking about look good close up, because we can look good on camera, but if we're peeling everywhere, people can see that close up. That's not cute. So I love the retinaldehyde by Naturium. Another thing I love, and I have it on today. Naturium just came out with Bright Eyes, and it is an illuminating eye cream, and I love it. And you know what's so nice? This is for light and medium skin tones, and then they've made one for deeper skin tones, which, do we love that? Okay, so I want you to see my hand, and then I want you to see here. Do you see how it has just the tiniest bit of like golden peach to it? And it's gonna give you this beautiful but subtle illumination. So it lightly lightens your darkness, but it creates this like gorgeous luminous hydration under the eyes. Again, I think this is about between $20 and $30. They did send this to me, and I've been using it for about a month, and I'm like, wow, Wow, this is so good. I love it. And I love that they have a deep shade for women who have deeper skin. Okay, my number one mascara of the year is gotta be Milani, because I like tubing mascara. So I have not bought a Thrive mascara in probably 8 or 9 months. Milani came out. I have it on today. It makes them long. Now, tubing mascara doesn't get as thick as I like. So if I want thick, you know, I'm going to do my Jones Road mascara. Still one of my favorite. I love the Hourglass mascara. What else have I really loved? YSL, Lancome, of course. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful mascaras on the market, and I love them. I love that Tammy Faye Baker, long but thick, okay? Dense, dark, black. But I love a tubing mascara because it doesn't budge, it doesn't transfer, it doesn't flake. And this to me is the closest thing to Thrive I've ever used. I would even go as far to say as I hate to use the word dupe, but to me it is a dupe to Thrive, and it's $14.99, and you don't pay shipping because you can buy it at your local store. It's called Highly Rated Lash Extensions. And if you know tubing mascara, then you know tubing mascara. And this Milani is so good. And I love the length it gives me. I just wish it was a little bit thicker. You also, if you're gonna do a second coat, you have to do it immediately after the first coat. It's not really a buildable mascara because it's putting little tubes on your lashes. So if you're gonna do a second coat, you kind of wanna do it while it's still not set. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, love that. I fell in love with this powder, and I can't, I'm so mad I did, because it's, first of all, it's fragranced. It's not good for you, fragrance on your face, but I can't. Oh, Givenchy, you killed me. You killed me, Givenchy. I bought them in the little minis. I did a Monday review on these. We have the 02, which is for fair skin, and then I wear the 03 every day. But you know, you're used to seeing me in my Saint videos or in other videos where I'm like super, super dewy. This is giving me more of like a cloud-like skin. Like, do you even see this shine right here? Let me show you how, let's watch this. Okay, look. It gives you this beautiful cloud, like there's still a little glow, but it's cloud-like, whereas here, see, I'm still dewy. No right or wrong way. I love both. I love both looks, but I don't know. In the winter, I like a cloudier, natural finish. And then if I want to put a pop of highlight, you know, maybe like up here or tip of my nose or brow bone. But I am loving this powder. This is the 03. It's for light to medium skin, and it's in all the different pink colors. And then these are the travel sizes, and then I even bought the illumination one. So it has a pearl-like finish. So when you get real close up, there's a little bit of a pearly sparkle, not glittery, but it's like a pearly sparkle, but it's so pretty for evenings or holiday. I had to have it. So I recommend trying a mini size because, I mean, I've used this daily for probably 5 or 6 weeks, and it's like I haven't even put a dent in it. Can't imagine having the full size. I don't need it. So I love that. I use it every single day. I've also really loved that I found myself reaching for this Natasha Denona. I reach for this a lot as my primer. Now, yes, I already said this has a primer in it. So sometimes I won't use these together. This already has a primer in it. But if I'm using a different, like a Naturium, maybe I'm using a Naturium SPF, or maybe I'm using Shiseido. I've really grown fond of Shiseido SPF this year. Then I will go in and I'll do a little bit of this Natasha Denona because it's just got this beautiful, beautiful pearl. I'm going to show you on my hand. She sent this to me about 1.5 years ago, and I lost it, and I just recently found it when I was unpacking here in Nashville. Do you see that pretty? No, it's not going to stay that wet looking, but it's just going to give you this beautiful pearly glow, but without sparkle. It's really stunning. I absolutely love this Natasha Denona. Okay, and then if you're going to ask me what's on my lips today, because I get asked in every video what's on my lips, these e.l.f. $2 cream gel liners are so good. $2. I have spilled the tea on today. And then I went in with my e.l.f. Jennifer Coolidge. Look at this. Can you say Bridget Bardot? Went in with this. Just in the center of the lips only. Just to give me a little bit of that peachy color. And then my daily gloss, and this has been my daily gloss for about 6 weeks. It's the Half Magic. I love Half Magic. It's the people who if I glue a gem on my face, it's them. If I put glitter on my face, it's probably Half Magic. This is created by Donnie Davy. She is the department head for Euphoria. And I just absolutely love this makeup. And Magic Brownie is like the sheerest brown, like a bronzy brown gloss. Oh, I just love this. I'm going to show you on my finger. See my finger? Watch this. Do you see that? It's like a bronzy, maybe a hint of rose or terracotta, but it's just so pretty. Magic Brownie gloss. They make a Magic Brownie liquid lipstick that looks like this. It might have a black cap, but the gloss is what I love. I don't like a lot of pigment on my lips. I like a softer lip. You see I'm wearing this color today with the gold. I feel like I might be a soft autumn. I have a color analysis one-on-one Zoom with Carol Braley on January 24th. And I'm completely open and prepared for whatever. She does 16 seasons, 16. I'm prepared to, whatever she tells me I am, I'm totally prepared. Mentally, I'm preparing. Because someone told me, one of my followers here, I don't know if she's a follower, but she found my seasonal video and she said, Michelle, you're a summer. I'm like, there's no way I'm a summer. I had golden red hair growing up. I would get very strawberry at times. My eyes are very hazel brown, olive green. I have a more golden skin tone. There's no way I'm a summer. And she's like, you're a summer. And I'm like, no, I look terrible in pastels. But there could be different types of summer that I could fall into, or maybe I'm a soft autumn because I'm not a true blonde. True blondes cannot be soft autumn. I am not a true blonde. I'm totally prepared to change my hair color. 100% prepared to change my hair color if I have to. Whatever's going to work best with my season. And I know there's a lot of bad analysis out there, and I know a lot of people paid a lot of money and they were put into a season and they got rid of all their clothes and bought all new clothes, and then they find out down the line that they were put into the wrong season. That is not the case with Miss Carol Braley, because she even partners with another woman who's done this for decades from the UK, and they partner together to make sure they are solid on the season they're putting you in, so that you don't find out 3 years later that it was all wrong. Like this is serious color analysis. So we'll see. Real quick, wanted to mention too, since we are in, winter, we're going into winter, for women who can't wear a typical bronzy bronze, like a brown, orangey bronze, don't forget Mob M80. I have it on my face. I have it up here on my forehead. It is a subtle, more cool tone bronze that is absolutely beautiful if you are summer or winter and you don't want that orangey brown. It is this gorgeous, it's on the soft side, but it is the most beautiful bronzer I have ever seen for women who are lighter or cooler and want some depth and want some warmth to their face without being orange or brown. M80. I freaking love Mob Beauty M80. And I have on a blush today. I'm wearing the M80, but I have on something today. Actually, I'm not even going to call it a blush. I'm not calling it a blush. I have on something on my cheeks today that I cannot tell you about, but I created it with Mob Beauty and it will launch in 2024. Okay. I'm really excited about it. Oh, and another thing I love, I've always preached Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush. It is the best setting spray. I love it in my pro kit. I've seen it work time and time again, where I'll do someone early in the morning, spray their face. They come back to me for a lip touch up and I don't have to touch anything on their face. Like this locked it all in. I want you to think of this a little bit more as hairspray for the face. So you're gonna kind of feel it. There's some kind of like film in it that locks it all in, and I'm not poo-pooing this at all. I absolutely love it. It's definitely the #1 in my pro kit. But for myself, I like the Caliray Surf Proof. I love it. It also locks everything on, but it doesn't feel like hairspray on your face. And Caliray is a clean beauty company, so there's nothing in it that would, you know, compromise your health if that is an issue for you. Okay, love that. Okay, now, oh, also best magnification mirror I've ever had in my life, Ilios. This is a 10-time magnification. There is 0 distortion, and when I tell you it shows every detail of your face, better than this cheapy kind you can get on Amazon. Now, I've always used these because my mom did, and I look in the mirror, and there's, because it's curved, there's maybe like the littlest bit of like, or maybe because it's cheap, there's maybe the littlest bit of distortion, but this Ilios is the best quality mirror. I think this Ilios mirror is only $16. It's magnetic, so you could always put it on a magnetic surface. It's unbelievable. It's the best mirror. Now I have the big one, which goes into my ring light right here. Holy moly, is this the best mirror I've ever used in my life? The best mirror. Sorry, my hands make it so yucky. But yeah, the Ilios mirror it's unmatched in quality. It's like, to me, it's like Neiman Marcus quality mirror. And I can put that link also in the title today, because there's nothing in the world like this Ilios mirror. And then I have the ring light where the mirror goes in the middle, but right now it's holding my phone. So you can pop the mirror out and the phone goes in the middle. It has different temperatures. Look at this. This is cool. Now we've got warm, and now we have, oh, that's warm. The last one was a blend. And then now we're back to daylight, which I like. I like daylight. And it has different, look at that. Woo! It's blowing me out. So I just put it on #2, and then I have these 2 windows right here. Okay. All right. That's everything. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the Nira Laser, the new Pro. I don't know about you, but I'm seeing this everywhere. I'm seeing every mature influencer talk about this. I'm seeing this all over YouTube. I'm seeing great reviews, and I'm seeing bad reviews. And the people who gave this bad reviews, they're doing it in a classy way. They're saying, I really stuck to it for 90 days. I see no difference. I believe them. The women who say it does work, I believe them. Okay, not everyone can be keto. Not everyone can be vegetarian. Weight Watchers doesn't work for everyone. We're all so different. Our skin is different. Our age, our ethnicity, our skin thinness, our skin type. It's just nothing works for everyone, right? So that's why when I do bring something to my YouTube channel, it's because I really love it. Now, I have only used this 3 days, and I've decided not to use it on my eyes or anywhere on my face where I could hollow out. I am going to use it on these little problem pocket areas that I have, and I'm using it on a couple age spots because I heard some people say it lightened their age spots, and I read that some people said it made their pigmentation more dark, and it increased their hyperpigmentation. So I'm taking one for the team. I'm gonna see if this does indeed lighten my sunspots. I'm of course gonna do it in these little textured areas right here that my facelift could not address. And because I've been losing weight, I shared this in a video earlier, I've been losing weight, I'm doing low carb, I feel phenomenal. My surgeon told me in February, right after my facelift, do not lose more than 5 pounds. You will see it in your face and neck. And boom, he was right. I'm probably 6 pounds lighter, 5 to 6 pounds lighter than my surgery. And I'm starting to see some looseness in my neck. If I move certain ways, I get the little bit of draping, and I'm like, oh hell no, not after what I just did. And he said we could do a mini tuck, and I'm like, I don't want another surgery. I don't want another surgery. So when Nira reached out to me, They said, will you try this for 90 days, invite your audience to try it for 90 days with you? Will you do an opening video and open one of your videos on makeup or whatever? Will you open it with this? So I just did that over the weekend. I submitted it to them. They're reviewing it right now. And I let them know I can film tomorrow or the next day, and then I'm done for the year. I'm doing a New Year's Eve look on the final Saturday of the month, December 30th. I'm doing a New Year's Eve look, and the first 5 minutes, I'm gonna be talking about Nira, okay? Now, I'm in a contract with them. I wanna be completely open and honest about that. I signed a contract with them before I read all the negative reviews, and I did that. I signed that contract. I might not have signed it had I really done my due diligence and really fully researched, but I was vulnerable. I was starting to see a saggy neck. I panicked. They said this can tighten skin, and I'm like, I'm on board. So I signed a contract. So here we are. I am going to document this, and at the end of 90 days, if we don't see a difference, I'm going to be honest. But the reason this is making my Monday review is I've only used this 4 times, and my neck is already tighter. I don't notice any difference on my face. I don't notice any difference here. I don't notice any difference on my sunspots, but my neck is already tighter. And I'm wondering if it's just because our neck is just more thin. I'm like, is this in my head? Is this in my head, or is my neck really tightening? Because this is the only thing I've changed. And that's why I think it's worthy to talk about this. Okay, another thing I want to show you, and they give you this hyaluronic acid serum, which is really nice afterwards. And I don't use this on my face because I'd rather use my Sonia Roselli, but I coat my neck with this hyaluronic acid, okay? Now, my neck doesn't feel more hydrated. It feels tighter, is all I can say. It feels tighter. So I feel like it's working, but we won't know for 90 days. I took really good before pictures right here in front of this window. And I'm gonna take the after pictures in the exact same lighting. Now, I wanna say this. I did watch a couple mature influencers on YouTube who do like it, who did the 90 days, who documented the before and afters. I am not here to judge or tell anyone that they're a liar, or you know, to tell you that this is all snake oil. I'm not. But I did an experiment, and I want to show you in a second what it is. Everyone in comments is saying, I see such minimal differences between the before and after. Yeah, that looks like that's a little bit smoother, but is that really worth committing to a laser for 90 days, especially when half the population out there is saying it didn't work, or it hollowed me out, or it melted my fat in my face? Nobody wants to melt fat. Our fat in our face is precious, right? So, what I did, and I'm going to show you right now, is this morning I took a photo of a close-up of me smiling so you can see some crow's feet. Now, I got a little Botox under the eye because I told my injector I'm up for anything once. I don't like it, okay? Because what it does is now it creates this weird divot here. Instead of just smiling normal and my crow's feet are out here, it's created this weird dent, and my eye shape is different, and I don't like it, but that's okay. I'm willing to try anything once, okay? So you're gonna see more crow's feet in 3 months because I'm not gonna re-Botox my eye area. I don't like it. But what I did, I want you to see right now, is I did take a close-up with totally dry skin. I didn't wash my face. I didn't use skincare. It's a total close-up of what few crow's feet I have. Then I went and I put all my Sonia Roselli on, and I put this beautiful, beautiful Naturium Vitamin Bright eye cream on. And then I went to the same window, same exact angle, and within 10 minutes took the same photo. And guess what? You're gonna see slightly more noticeable lines in the before, and in the after, you're gonna notice I'm more smooth. That's skincare. Is this smoothing the under eye, or is it just in the photos, they're dry skin, and the after photo, they're wearing skincare? I don't know, because I'm not there when these women are shooting this, but I just want to show you the visible difference. And I've only used this 4 days. I want to show you the visible difference in a before after on dry skin and an after photo with juicy skincare on. And you could easily say, oh yeah, this smoothed my lines. Did it, or was it skincare? Right? I don't know. I'm brand new to this, but I will tell you, I've noticed a significant difference in my neck, and that's exciting. So now I'm super committed. I do it at my sink every night, and it doesn't take long because I'm just doing my neck. I'm not doing my whole face. And then I'll go a little bit right here and right here, and then a sunspot, sunspot, and then I'm done. Easy, fast and easy, super easy to commit to, but I'm noticing difference in my neck, and that I don't think it's all in my head. But here we go. I'm going to show you real quick right now. Let me show you real quick my before and after, all taken within 10 minutes, dry skin versus skincare. Here it is. Okay, so did you see that difference? It's subtle. It's subtle, but I easily could have shown a dry crow's feet and then took an after picture with a hydrated crow's feet and said, oh, here's my 90-day results. And I'm locked in contract with them. But that doesn't mean I have to give a glowing review. You know, like I said, my neck is feeling tighter. We'll see in 90 days. But if I don't like it, if it makes my sunspots darker, if it does nothing right here, then maybe I just tout it as a neck tightener. But it's $600. Is it worth it? Maybe. I don't know. Jury's out. I just want you to know you're going to see everyone talking about it, and it's because Nira has contacted all of us, sent us the Pro Laser for free, asked us to try it 90 days. I do have a 15% discount code for anyone who wants to try it, but that will be in my final video of the month. So check back Saturday the 30th for New Year's Eve makeup, and that's when I talk about Nira for the first time and offer a 15% discount. I'm not telling you to get it. It's one of those things where I can't go under the knife again. I'm not remotely interested in having another surgery, but I do need to tighten my neck, and Nira just made sense to me. And so I'm really, really hoping it works. I'm really hoping it works. Okay. Anyway, I hope that this was insightful. Please let me know in the comments if anything really stuck out to you as something you want to try. I will tell you that the reports coming in from everyone who tried Sonia Roselli is overwhelming. I've done this 7 years. I've been online recommending products for 7 years. I have never had this many people come back and tell me how much they love Sonia Roselli. People love Naturium. I get a lot of testimonials on Naturium. I get a lot of testimonials on Tatcha. Tatcha's so yummy. But Sonia Roselli is the most testimonials I've ever gotten, which lets me know I'm on the right track. You're on the right track. We love it for a reason. And when I told Sonia how many people loved it and how I get testimonies every week, she's giddy. Like, this is her baby. This is her baby. This is everything to her. And she's trying to come out with some really unique products within her skincare line, but she doesn't want to just launch it to launch it. She really wants it to be special and unique. And I said, yes, we expect it. We have a high standard for you, Sonia, and we expect very high quality. So she's like, you know, but she's so happy. She loves hearing the feedback that I'm getting from all of you. Okay. So I will see you back here on December 30th. I just wanted to say one thing. This can be a really, really tough time of year for so many people. I lost my mom 4 years ago, and Christmas has just not been the same. When you've had a mom in your life for 50 some odd years, and she makes Christmas special even when you're an adult, and she's the glue to the family, and she makes everything special for the grandkids, and there's just nothing like a mom. I think we can all agree. And when I lost my mom, my spark went out for Christmas. It used to be my favorite holiday, and now it's something I just get through. Does anyone out there understand what I'm saying? I'm getting through it. I'm going through the motions and I'm just getting through it. And I even told Gracie, you know, it's just not fun anymore, and I'm so sorry, but it's just not fun. I don't enjoy Christmas. I don't enjoy seeing the whole world happy with their families, because I've lost my mom and my brother. Yesterday was my brother's 9-year anniversary. I lost my brother in 2012. He was younger than me. I lost him to cirrhosis, and it was the shock of our life because we didn't know he had a problem. We knew he drank a lot, but we did not know. I mean, for someone to die at 41, he was so high functioning. It was just shock. And then I lost my mom in 2019. And so I know there's a lot of you out there who are just trying to get through the holidays. And I want you to know you're not alone. It can be a hard time of year. I really lost that joy. But yesterday, here come the tears. Okay, yesterday I went to my best friend's church. Y'all know Kara if you've been here for very long. And it was just so joyful. It was just so joyful. And so many people came up to me and gave me the tightest, warmest hugs. And it was like medicine for my soul. You know what I mean? Like, these people didn't know me. And I loved the church because it's like, there's a lot of diversity. I do better in a black church than a white church. And the reason is because I like to sing and dance, and I like to have my hands up in the air, and I like to dance, and I like to hop around, and I'm a little bit more comfortable in a black church than a white church, just so you know, even though I grew up in white Baptist. And the women who were coming up to me were black women, and they were just hugging me so tight, you know, and I needed that. I needed that community. I needed the joy that came from stage. It was not a performance. It was joy. It was joy. And we went through Luke. Luke is a very special chapter to me in Luke chapter 1, because I couldn't get pregnant. That's a story for another time. I couldn't get pregnant my whole 30s. And I just thought we weren't having a baby. And so I was the modern day Elizabeth, right? I was the mother of John the Baptist. I couldn't get pregnant. I was barren. Nobody knew why. And so when I got pregnant at 39, naturally, and Gracie was born on my 40th birthday, my life verse for Gracie was Luke 1:37, which is nothing is impossible with God, right? So we're in Luke yesterday, and when Mary goes to see Elizabeth, and they're just so happy that they're both pregnant. I love this verse that Mary says. She says, "My soul glorifies the Lord." Anyways, it's Luke 1:46. My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God, my Savior. And I needed that. I really needed that. Because you know what? Our joy doesn't come from the world. Our joy doesn't come from external circumstances. And I can't let my joy be extinguished just because my mom is no longer in this world. I have to press on, and I have to find joy, and I have to make a daily decision to find joy and not be so jaded that, you know, Christmas sucks. And so I think the reason I wanted to share that is because there's so many people that are hurting. Some of you don't even believe in God, and that's okay. I'm so glad you're here. Let me have faith for you until you can maybe grapple with maybe searching for truth on your own. But I just want you to know you're not alone, and I love you so much. And God loves you so much, and this community loves you, and we all love each other, and I'm so happy for you. I'm so grateful for you. And I think that's all I have to say for now. I will see you back here on December 30th for New Year's Eve makeup. It'll be too late to order anything, but you can maybe run out and get something at Ulta or Sephora or the drugstore. I'm just gonna kind of give you a fun video to do something a little bit different on New Year's Eve that you normally wouldn't. I gave my best friend silver glitter, and she looked at it with these huge eyes. I'm like, you can do it. You can wear it on New Year's Eve. You know, let's just have fun while we're still alive, right? I love you. I'll see you next week. Merry Christmas.